Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Newsday Tuesday. Top of the morning to you. Today, we're going to be going over a lot of different things, some in-game, some not in-game, as far as news in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. The Year of the Rats event is going to be coming out this week. That is going to be the Lunar New Year of 2020 event. Also, you may know it as Chinese New Year here. We also have a big update to the Trust Coin Reward Shop, as well as the rollout of some of the free login rewards for the Defiance of Fate event. So let's tackle everything that's in the game, and then we'll tackle all the stuff outside of the game. We have the Prayer for Hess extra stages. This is just going to be your typical story mode for the CG Last Fall event, so you can get in there, do the bonus stages for the Awakening Crysts, so you can get your ability awakening materials. You guys have seen that song and dance before. Now we have the Trust Coin Exchange Shop update. This is going to be happening the 23rd, so 2 days from now, on Thursday, they're going to add a 100% Super TMR exchange ticket. Grimlord Sakura Prism, Chao Prism, Ong's Prism, Qing's Prism, Baihu and Zukui's Prism, Lucius's Prism, Lilith's Prisms, Christine's Prism, Kryla's Prism, Tiana's Prism, and Felix's Prism. So that's a lot of cool stuff in there, especially that 100% Super TMR exchange ticket. I'd want to know exactly how much that's going to cost. If you have an idea of what you think it's going to be costing, throw that down in the comment section below. Now, in addition to the Prisms and the 100% Super TMR exchange ticket, there is also going to be the re-upping of the 5-star select tickets, 5-star guaranteed EX tickets, the 10+1 guaranteed ticket, and the 4-star tickets, and the King burst pots, tough pots, all that other stuff. But the 100% Super TMR ticket sounds like that could be a very, very, very strong thing. I expect it to be pretty expensive. The Prisms are usually $5K. I have no idea what they're going to put that 100% Super TMR ticket at. You know what? Do me a solid and put that in there at $5K as well. Much obliged. Now, we also are going to have the Scorn of the Great Explosion Festival. This is going to be the Great Air Bomb Family trial. So this is going to be a strong version of a trial that's already been in the game. It's going to be, I do believe it's an Indignant trial or something. I forget what it's called. Yeah, in Chamber of the Indignant. And so indignity. It's going to be very similar to the trial beforehand, right? You have Ice Dad Bomb and Fire Mom Bomb and Bomb Juniors of all the different elements of the game. It's a very elementally resistant trial. Fire and ice primarily, and then a bunch of different random elemental bombs for you to deal with there. So Bomb Juniors of each element can be damaged by non-elemental attacks to a certain amount. The Mom and Dad Bomb are both completely immune to non-elemental attacks there as well. They can still be damaged by elements other than their weakness, so try lowering their elemental resistance as they deal more damage. And they also have a giant resistance to their own respective weaknesses as well on top of that. So 100 lapis for completion here. We have the Demon Axe, 165 attack, two-handed axe, boost physical damage against stone monsters there. And then if you evoke Odin and Lakshmi, you get a 10% Trust Moogle ticket, 250 Trust Coins for a chain of 20 or more, and then no green magic is going to net you that 5-star Select Summon ticket. This one might be a little bit of a pain in the butt if you're relying on stuff like Bar Faraga, Bar Blazaga, etc., as your elemental resistance buffs of choice, because those are, you've guessed it, green magic. Now we also have the free daily 4-star guaranteed summon ticket, or not guaranteed summon ticket, but the guaranteed summon draw. This is going to be lasting from the 23rd on Thursday to the 12th of February. Every day you're going to be able to log in, get the random guaranteed 4-star or greater unit, and then some unit-specific Trust Master Moogles on top of that. So only units that are permanent units added to the game prior to January 23rd will be included in the summon pool. Limited time and collaboration units are not going to be in this pool, as we all generally never get any of those limited time collaborations in these reward things. And then only unit specific 5% Trust Moogles for 3-star units are included in the pool. So you're not going to get anything like you know, Hermes sandals for Barts or anything of that nature. Now we're done with the in-game news. I really thought that this stuff would have been added in the in-game news, but we're gonna have to take it over to the official YouTube video and go ahead and check out, you've guessed it, the information for the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius I Smell a Rat Year of the Rat Lunar New Year event here. It is going to be a wave of battle event. Hopefully they're going to add, I want to say that they did definitely add some some sort of strong reward to the raid battle summon box tickets, because it's, you know, not a raid battle, it's an elemental battle. I always want to call it a raid battle. I'm not the biggest fan of these events, but they're sounding like they're swapping it up a little bit with the pieces of gear that you can get this time around. As you can see, this nice little headdress and headband, limited time equipment that shall be further upgraded from the I Smell Around event. You'll get them when you log in, and you'll be able to upgrade them by different recipes that you acquire from doing the event there. Now, so the event, not too much information on it. It's not in game, maybe that's why, but we do have the units here. So we have Emperor Fu, limited time only. Emperor Fu, new ally, global original. Tap banner for more info. Click, can't get it. Well, he is going to be a supporting character. As you can see, he's got buffs, debuffs, and he is a mage-ish type character. They do go over some of his skills here, and these are still subject to change, obviously, like most things are. But Imperial Mandate, 7-star skill, enables specific abilities to use 3 times in one turn, activate 1 time each, regardless of equipment conditions. So he's got triple cast there, which is pretty amazing for a support character like this. The 11th Keeper of Time. Nullifies stop, boost equipment, magic, and spirit when a single weapon is equipped in both hands, and parameters of espers evoked by 50%, and fill evocation gauge every turn. So we've got true double hand, magic and spirit, and 50% evo damage, and he also autofills his LB or his evo gauge every turn. And they have the Celestial Destiny, 1 use per battle, consume evocation gauge to fill LB gauge for all allies except for the self. This better fill it up all the way. So he does sound like some sort of supporty character who can maybe do a little bit of damage and summon on top of that. We'll have to see exactly how strong he'll be with the full information when he is released in game. We can go over his entire kit this weekend. We also do have the information for his Super TMR and TMR as well. So his TMR is the, oh my goodness, the Incredion of Warfare. Attack and defense 15, magic and spirit 30. Enables ancient warfare. Boost MP by 20% when equipped with a robe. Attack by 20% when equipped with a sword. Magic and spirit by 20% when equipped with a staff. Defense by 20% when equipped with a helm. And HP by 20% when equipped with light armor. My goodness, if that is not the most flexible slash... Can you imagine dressing yourself like that? You have a robe, a sword, a staff, a helmet, and a light armor. It's like your little brother ran into the closet one day on accident, full blitz. You know, like a cartoon. He comes stumbling out, and he's got a helmet on with some light armor and like a broomstick staff. He found your toy sword, and he's got like some sort of like old dirty rug on for a robe. Is what this reminds me of. I don't know why. Imagine dressing someone up like that. I have no idea. Well, this seems like it's pretty weird. I don't know how good it is. I don't really think that it's the strongest thing, because you're only gonna be like 2 or 3 of these on there. Maybe you get like MP and staff. So you get 20% MP, 20% magic, 20% spirit. It's okay, and you get the raw stats. It's not like super insane or anything of that nature. Then his Super TMR here is the 3rd Nirvana, as a cunning tradition of the Lunar New Year events. The 3rd Nirvana here, 120 magic, 140 spirit, light elemental. All right, now keep in mind, light elemental. So we finally have a use with that 80% magic equipped with a light elemental weapon for those mages out there, but this is a staff and not a rod, so maybe not. Enables Imperial Air, Emperor Fu only, and Imperial Legacy. Imperial Air is fill evocation gauge at the beginning of battle or after being revived. All right, so very similar to the Summer Parasol, which is Citra and Folka Summer Editions TMR. We have Imperial Legacy, boosts magic spirit in parameters of espers evoked by 30% and boosts evocation damage. So 30% magic spirit in evo magic, and then 30% summon damage on top of that. So very strong there for the summoner builds. The thing with the summoner builds is you guys know that summoners just aren't really all that strong unless they do some crazy stuff. The summoner damage aspect of his kit might not even be worth talking about when we get to the review. But that's going to be Emperor Fu. We also do have, I'm going to butcher this, Zhongwu and Qinglong. Pardon my ignorance there out there. You put me down as a no-show for sure. But as you can see, the type of unit this is, attacker, tank, and Magic Tank, Physical Tank, and Magic Tank. You can see right here, right underneath their name, Attacker, Physical Tank, Magic Tank. And this unit sounds more like a physical damage dealer than a tank does. So let's get into special arts here. Special arts is going to be Special Arts Azure Dragon Style 7-star, 1 use every 5 turns. Reduce Spirit for all enemies and boost Spirit. It enables Tactical Fusion, Azure Dragon Enhanced Chi, Azure Dragon Wing Blessing, and Azure Dragon Debilitating Acupoint for 4 turns to the caster. Azure Dragon Fatal Acupoint, 1 use every 2 turns, boost physical damage against humans and beasts, and damage all enemies 2 times. And Special Arts Palm Strike, 3 uses per battle. This is going to be their Magnus ability, damage all enemies 2 times. So pretty cool character. I do believe that is going to be a true dual wield spirit based damage dealer that is going to have some supportive tanking capabilities there on top of that. So it's spirit based damage dealing, true dual wield. They did mention that it has the bolting strike chaining frame family. The multipliers on it seem pretty alright. Azure Dragon Enhanced Chi, for instance, is like a 12.0, and then it also buffs itself by an 8.0 when you cast Azure Dragon style, and I'm sure that there's going to be some more passives / ways to buff it in there. So pretty neat there. We'll have to see exactly what their entire kit details. It can imbue fire and wind and deal ice and water damage as well. And on top of that, remember guys, they also are going to have some sort of way to tank physical and magical damage. You'll have to look at their evasion, all this other stuff. And their sprite's pretty cool too. It looks like one's based off of a turtle, and I don't know what the other one is based off of. A bird or something. We'll go with a bird. The guy's a turtle, the girl's a bird. Why? I don't know. She's got long hair that makes it a bird-like, right? That's how that works, right? Right? Okay, anyway, we have more stuff for you guys out here. Their TMR is Super TMR on top of this. Pretty interesting. So their Trustmaster reward is the Jade Bracers. 30 attack, 125 spirit, fist weapon. Activates spiritual affinity. Boosts MP and spirit by 20%. And then their Super TMR is the Heavenly Presence. Boost spirit when equipped with fist weapons and boost limit burst damage. So since their Super TMR actually has limit burst damage boost, I'm going to have to go out and say that maybe these characters also are going to be doing big limit burst damage on top of that. Usually when a character has a Super TMR that does something specific like boost LB damage, the character itself also wants to boost its LB damage. So we'll have to see exactly what Zhangwu and Qing Long's abilities are. First and foremost, when they are available this weekend. The sprites do look cool for both of them. I like both the sprites for Emperor Fu and Zhao and Qing Long. Now, that's pretty much what you can almost always say for the Lunar New Year units, but there's one more thing for us to go over, guys, and that's going to be the step up itself. As you can see here, the new units have the traditional, what we'd like to see, all right, in FFBE, 5 lap, 5 step, or 4 lap, 5 step ups there. Excuse me, that's a mouthful. It's going to be 24,000 lapis per step. You're going to get one of the 2 guaranteed new featured units on banner at the end there. Every lap is going to be giving you 70 trust coins. If you have 140 trust coins, you'll be able to buy their prisms out of the shop. So if you just pull one of them in 2 laps, you're guaranteed to at least get their 7-star in that form, which is a nice thing, in my opinion. Now, outside of that, we've kind of seen this stuff before. You might be asking about, where are the old units? Where are the old units? Oh no, old units. The old units are here as well. They have a limited to 5 per player step up summon here. It's going to be 2 steps per lap here. You can do this 5 times there. So first step is going to be 3,000 lapis. It's going to be a 10+1 to give you a rare 4-star ticket, as well as 20 metal mini-tars here, or king mini-tars. And then step 2 is going to give you a 9+1+1 summon with one of the characters as a random rainbow. And that's pretty much on par for the course there. Now we also, as you can see, Ability Awakening update for some of our characters here. Yes, there is going to be some Ability Awakening updates. Qing, Yunang, Chao, and Baihu and Zukui are getting Latents, but before we get into Latents, we'll talk about the Ability Awakenings. Qing and Baihu and Zukui are also getting Ability Awakening updates, and hopefully these characters get the love that they need, because they were pretty far from being par for the course in a lot of ways. When they did come out last year, they were kind of not the greatest thing ever. So hopefully they can get what they need. They need a lot of Ability Awakening updates, but thankfully, you know, the Ability Awakening update is here for them, and they're not just getting the Ability Awakening updates, they're getting latent abilities too. So Yun, Ang, Chao are getting latent abilities, as well as Qing and Baihu and Zhu Kui are getting latent. So you saw what the Ability Awakening plus latent ability update did for some of the units like Aurora Ferivia, where she just became way more damage dealing, way more tanky than before, and she went from like literally being a dead unit to an incredibly powerful unit that people are using still to this day. So hopefully that we can get some of that wombo combo latent ability awakening love for the characters here in FFBE. And that's pretty much going to take us away from that video there. Remember, too, the Ability Awakening update is coming out. We're going to have the story event here from Hess King Last for you guys to farm up the prayer for Hess here. It's been a good time. I can't wait to see exactly what these units can do in FFB. If you want to see more stuff like this, guys, go ahead, hit that subscription button, leave a like, leave a comment. How much do you think that 100% Super TMR ticket is going to be costing us down in the comment section below? Until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.